How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and I'm back with another Destiny 2 video. Today I'm going to be making a quick guide on how to get Thorn. I know the gun has been out for quite some time, but I want to ensure I offer tips and tricks to help newer players get there in Season of Arrivals. If you enjoy hand cannons in PvP and want one that is sunset proof, then I highly recommend Thorn. Anyway, if you end up enjoying the video or you find it helpful, hit that like button and remember to subscribe for more of my Destiny 2 content. Alright, so this quest isn't offered to you by any NPC. It is found in the game world. So the first thing you are going to want to do is use the Trostland landing zone in the EDZ. Follow the route shown on screen. You essentially head through the salt mines, into a fallen teleporter, and then up the pathway to a little hidden path by the blue barrier. To start the quest, you must obtain a hunk of metal which will be lying in the burnt out fire in this camp area. The second step then is to bring the hunk of metal to Banshee 44 in the tower, so head on over to the gunsmith in the tower to get the next step of the quest. Once that is complete, you need to obtain 50 Hadronic Essence, and there are multiple ways to do this depending on your preference. You can do Nightfalls, which drop 15 Hadronic Essence per run, and you can run the match made 10-20 Nightfall. You will need to do 4 of these to complete the step if you want to do Nightfalls. Another method to complete this step is to complete planetary bounties from Asher Mir. However, he only offers 3 bounties per day, and they only offer 5 Hadronic Essence per piece, for a total of 15 per day via bounties. The new Season of Arrivals bounties do not work for this quest step. The third method to acquire Hadronic Essence is killing Warlocks in the Crucible, which offers 3 Hadronic Essence per Warlock. Assists also count. So if you enjoy PvP, hop into the Crucible, and if the enemy team has a couple Warlocks and you perform decently, you should have this part done in around 3 to 4 games. Alternatively, if you don't want a PvP, I recommend doing at least one of Asher Mir's bounties for the day, which shouldn't take you too long. Then all you'll need is 45 Hadronic Essence, which can be finished off with just 3 Nightfalls instead of 4. So one bounty reduces the number of Nightfalls needed by 1. Once you've acquired 50 Hadronic Essence, this step is complete, and you will be on the next step, which will require you to obtain 50 Playsteel Plating. Again, this can be acquired in a couple different ways. So completing the Blind Well in the Dreaming City awards Playsteel Plating, with the heroic version giving 10 per run. You can also do bounties for Sloan on Titan, again limited to 3 per day, or you can kill some Titans in the Crucible, which offer 3 per kill or assist. For this step, I think if you get lucky and find Titans in the Crucible, that would be the fastest way. I'm pretty sure you'd find Titans in the Crucible because they're all over the place, it seems, when I play. If you don't want to do that, completing bounties for Sloan quick and then hitting up the Blind Well with a group and ensuring you do the heroic would be the next best method. You may also get lucky and find a group if you head into the Blind Well solo. Once you've acquired 50 Playsteel Plating, this step is done, and you must complete another similar step, which requires 50 Sapphire Wires. Once again, these can be obtained in a variety of ways. First, you can do Escalation Protocol on Mars, which offers 5 Sapphire Wire per wave, so doing a full 7-wave run would result in 35 Sapphire Wire. Doing bounties for Anna on Mars will net you 5 per bounty, limited to 3 bounties per day again. And getting kills or assists on Hunters in the Crucible nets you 3 each time. So for this one, I would recommend grabbing the bounties from Anna and finding a group, or hope you get lucky and find an Escalation Protocol in the works. If you manage a full run and complete all 3 bounties, that will finish off this step. If you make it a couple waves in and restart it in another instance and do a few more waves plus the bounties, you'll also finish this. If you want to hit up PvP, this step will be similar to the others. It will probably take you 3 to 4 games, depending on how many hunters you find. When I did this, 2 games in a row, there was not a single hunter on the enemy team, so that was a little bit unlucky. Once that's complete, we move on to a bit of a rough step. You must kill Guardians in the Crucible with void damage or hand cannons. Getting precision streaks grants more progress, but with the best progress being from void hand cannon precision streaks. Competitive and Iron Banner offer increased progress on this step. So this step is going to take quite a bit of effort and a lot of Crucible. I would recommend either equipping the new Ikilos hand cannon from the Prophecy dungeon or the Kindled Orchid from the Forges. Both are void hand cannons which help you progress the fastest. However, if you aren't too comfortable with these or hand cannons in general, use the Gnawing Hunger, which is a monster this season. Alternatively, you can use your favorite kinetic hand cannons such as Spare Rations, Dire Promise, or Rose, and pair it with a void energy weapon like Telesto. As for heavy weapons, Hammerhead is a good option as you can usually net several kills with it per heavy pickup. Once this step is complete, you will need to head to Tyra Karn, the Cryptarch in the farm on Earth. She will give you the final step. The final step is to complete the Chasm of Screams, which is a special version of the Savathûn song Strike. It contains a couple of special enemies in the boss fight that you must kill, along with modifiers that make it quite difficult. The modifiers are Harsh Elements, which greatly increase damage from all elements. Then you have Blackout, which greatly increases incoming melee damage and disables your radar. And you also have Iron, which makes it so enemies have more health and are not staggered by damage. All I have to say about that is yikes. I will leave a link in the description to a video by Ibantis where he solos this if you want to challenge yourself. However, I highly recommend finding a team to hop into this with and use defensive supers like Tether, Well of Radiance, and Ward of Dawn. Once you get this activity complete, you will finally have your Thorn. I hope that you enjoy it. So that's it for my guide on getting Thorn. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.